Opening in theaters this week from Paramount Pictures, the newest film based on the popular Hasbro toys Transformers Rise of the Beasts, and here's my review. The Transformers movies have mostly been content with giving audiences big explosive battles with robots fighting each other. This did get tiring rather quickly, thus making one appreciate the smaller scale of Bumblebee. This latest film returns to the large-scale spectacle the Michael Bay directed movies, and while it has its occasional moments and Stephen Caple Jr. directs with a clear enthusiasm for the toy line, it's difficult to get invested in the rather thin story we're presented with. The problem that faces any Transformers movie is how to make the Autobots and Decepticons interesting. Outside of Optimus Prime being the leader and a few comic relief bots, the characterizations are fairly one-dimensional, and the plot of Rise of the Beasts gives us the usual end-of-the-world scenario with the evil robots who could destroy Earth. The filmmakers stick to the Transformers formula pretty closely, which might excite the fans coming to see the robots fight, but that's all the film has to offer. Not to say there are not moments of enjoyment to be found here and there. One of the movie's strengths does come from the visual effects, which remain impressive. So much care has clearly been put into getting the Transformers' dents and other unique touches down. You can tell many of these robots apart just by looking at them, so one is never lost at who we're meant to pay attention to. The animal-inspired Maximals have the best designs and get a few moments to shine themselves. While Bay had a tendency to give his action sequences shots that only lasted a second, making them disorienting to watch, Cable prefers long cuts. As uninteresting as the overall conflict is, and the climax does overstay its welcome, you can at least see what's going on as the robots slug it out. There are a few human characters who tag along, but they don't bring too much to the table. Anthony Ramos' Noah does have a sympathetic backstory, but that's the extent to which his personality is explored, and the way he gets roped into the conflict between the Autobots and Decepticons is contrived. Dominique Fishback's Elena is similarly flatly written, and mostly serves to give exposition about her historical research. The Autobot Mirage is written as the main comic relief, but it's mostly Bumblebee who provides the few funny moments in the film. Transformers Rise of the Beast spends most of its 2 hours on big action spectacle rather than a compelling story. At a certain point it's tiring seeing the same image of two giant robots punching or shooting each other with explosions happening all around them. You could say that wanting a great story from a Transformers movie is expecting too much, but Bumblebee did show it was possible to make a charming adventure with interesting human characters and inventive use of those robots. Rise of the Beast feels like a step back to the earlier films, although the action is at least more cleanly edited. The final result winds up a fairly standard and unremarkable summer blockbuster.